we have the rare pleasure of presenting the Portrait Society's gold medal to Joe Bowler. So tonight we're going to make that happen. Brian, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Joe?
Doing good.
Great.
I can
Will
too.
you read the top cover of the gold medal? Presented by the Portrait Society of America, Joe Bowler, in honorable recognition of a lifelong dedication to the pursuit of excellence in his art, as represented by his distinguished body of work, and for his educational contributions that enabled legions of artists to realize their full artistic potential, all of which has served to foster and enhance the present state of fine art portraiture and figurative works in America. Presented April 26, 2014.
Well, thank you, Brian. Thank you, everybody. What a great honor it is to, unbelievable, in fact, to get this award. But it's nice to hear all these nice things said about you. Brian, you want to introduce me?
Sure. Over the years, I've had the opportunity to talk with other artists about Joe Bowler and his work. The word that's used most often to describe both is inspiring. That one-word description carries with it an enormous amount of weight because it's one of the key ingredients to the success of any artist. It's inspiration that incites ordinary people to do extraordinary things. Joe has taken the inspiration that he's received over the years and infused that same passion into works of art that have inspired others. The true gift of an artist is their ability to see what's possible and to communicate that vision in a way that forms a connection with other people so that they too can experience the same beauty that first inspired the artist. While setting his own personal goals and standards of excellence, Joe has always made time to help others reach their goals. He has a gift for connecting with people and looks at others in much the same way that an artist would look at a blank canvas, not for what it is, but for the potential of what it could become. So tonight, I wanted to take the opportunity to ask Joe a couple of questions about what's inspired him throughout his career and what continues to motivate you, Joe, basically on a daily basis. Have there been any artists or any group of artists that, in particular, that have inspired you more than others that you find yourself coming back to more often to study?
Primarily the ones that you speak of there, that are the most ones that I go back to, is the Triumvirate, and we all know about it. All the painters that are there tonight probably know about it. The three, Redmond, Sargent, Zorn, Andrew Zorn, and
Joaquim Sorolla.
Those three are the absolute epitome of the kind of painting that I like, that I love, and learn from every day. But the group that painted during that time, the last half of the 19th century, were all brilliant painters. And that's where I get most of my, I go back to Velázquez and people like that, but the ones that are in that last half of the century are closer, I think. And if you really get to study these people, study it like I have, I often talk to people that know, I know Sargent. And I said, do you really know Sargent? Do you really study Sargent? And most of the time, they don't, the way I'm talking about it. You don't study every edge, every knife edge, every soft edge, the basic magnificent drawing and draftsmanship, which is part of all of the three of these guys. Zorn, incredible draftsman, and so was Sorolla. So that is the basis of everything that that I like to call my inspirations is the draftsmanship and drawing of those people. But bring it up to today's, the inspiration that I got today was from an illustrator that probably became a very close friend, Colby Whitmore, that I met at Cooper Studios, and probably learned more about putting color down on a piece of paper or a canvas than from anybody, but he was the major one. But we talked about it all the time. I think over 10 years down here with him before he died, we spent either part of the day either at his studio or mine, and we absorbed all the he was the same one, the guy with the inspirations that he got from the same people. So really, that's inspirations.
And that's what keeps you going on a daily basis.
It keeps me going. You know that. I have a great library of books. That's been my education because it's not easy to get around the way I had polio when I was 30, and so I had to do it through going to museums and wheelchairs and buying books, and I bought books. And Brian here is the same way. He's accumulating a great library of books, and I think it's a very important part of what keeps me inspired.
Well, that whole thing of inspiration. I think tonight with this award, it represents the lifetime achievement, your lifetime achievement. And when most artists think about Joe's lifetime achievement, they often associate it with his body of work that he's done. But having known Joe for a number of years, I have to tell you that your greatest achievement has not taken place on canvas. Your greatest achievement has taken place in the hearts of everyone that you've inspired over the years. And I know that there are a number of people in the audience tonight that would agree with me, and countless numbers around the world that you'll never know of, but you've had a tremendous impact. And on behalf of those artists and every artist that you've inspired, Joe, we just want to say thank you so much for all that you do.
Oh, thank you. I tell you, it's nice to hear all these wonderful things.
So once you see the answer.
I guess that's it. I wish I could be all with you all, but I can't. So this has to do for now.